a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying. Presence detected. Please select a deployment point.
That's the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker removed. Analysis complete.
On my command. Get ready. Take aim. You gotta extract him. Get ready. On my command. He's coming too. Roger that. Begin cover fire.
You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Airdrops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. The map has been analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis marker placed.
Prepare to fire.
Guard post captured. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
You got to extract him.
Please select a deployment point. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated. Our map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Prepare to fire. Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies. Begin cover fire.
Please select a deployment point.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
Понял. Не расслабляйтесь. Они еще могут быть рядом. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд ламп. Похоже на проблемы с электроэнергией. Ближайший патруль. Проверить сеть питания.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a deployment point.
Where are your friends?
Map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Ответьте, 32. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. КП, это Дмитрий 2. Вижу вражеского снайпера. Жду указания. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели.
Please select a deployment point. Clouds approaching. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. Не вижу движения противника. Похоже, обстрел успешный. Прием! Это КП, понял. Немедленно проверить. Станет оперативную сводку. Конец связи. КП, это 2-2. Атакован. Противника не видно. Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкрути врага. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, subject is in.
Updated.
Успейте, 2-2. Это конченый поиск. Никто не обнаружен. Прием!
Enemy The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Огонь вражеского снайпера! Прием! Это КП, понял. Найти вражеского снайпера и снять его. Конец связи! КП, это Дмитрий! Атакуют с неизвестной позиции! Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкрути врага. Конец связи!
What's going on?
Psyops list updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий-9. Дмитрий-9, что случилось? Ответьте, Дмитрий-9. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд ламп. Возможно, направлять с электроэнергии. Ближайший патруль. Проверить сеть питания. КП, это 04. Разрывы немедленно. Конец связи. КП, это 104. Мы прибыли. Осматриваем сектор. Прием. КП, понял. Ищите подозрительные. Конец связи. КП, это 104. Все проверил. Ничего необычного. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост. Прием.
subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Support helicopter.
Roger.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. У нас могут быть нарушители. Полная боевая готовность. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте максимально осторожны. Конец связи.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Caution. Band scale approaching.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Clouds approaching. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select heading to Mother Base. Please landing zone.
Roger.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Find and extract the missing CIA agent. The target was laying low with the friendly Mujahideen during the vocal cord parasites incident. The man headed back to OKB-0 after the Soviets recaptured it. Check the target's VI on your iDroid.
The agent that the CIA had working for them inside OKB-0 has gone missing. We've been given the job of finding and extracting him. The target learned of XOF's plans to use vocal cord parasites and had hidden himself with the CIA's Mujahideen allies. But following Skullface's death, the Soviets retook OKB-0 and all contact with the target was lost. He may have tried to go back to OKB-0, but even Langley isn't sure what's going on. After all, they've never even learned of Skullface's plan. That's probably what they want to get out of the man once he's extracted. But we can't allow Langley to learn of the existence of the vocal cord parasites. That's why I want you to bring the target out, boss. Once we have him, we can report him dead and keep him on base. All contact with Langley is being conducted through a cutout. Our reputation should remain intact. As for the reward, it's already in the hands of the cutout. All you have to do is get the job done. Just like always.
The target this time is a Soviet soldier who was passing information about his country's activities to Langley. He's the kind of scum I'd like to keep off Mother Base. But he knows about the parasites. We need to extract him to make sure neither the US nor the Soviets learn of their existence. That's the target's predicted field of movement.
Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. The map has been buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. The map has been updated. Marker placed. analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Что? Серьезно?
Okay, subject is in.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Metabase.
Boss, you need to extract the target alive. He might be able to tell us about what went on at OKB-0.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target's predicted field of movement.
Enemy, please select a deployment. Map has been updated. Please select a deployment point. Analysis for the map has been
There,
updated.
that's the target.
Что происходит? Я нашел следы вторжения!
Cover me.
Чеку! Какого? Нашел снайпера! На меня напали! На них всем поддал!
Contact!
Ура! Поймал! За ним!
Targets approaching.
That takes care of the squad searching for the target. Now you just need to extract it.
Mission info has been updated. Now the map has been updated.
Keep in mind, the time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, the target filled us in on what's been going on. He betrayed the Soviets, passing information to Langley, but got scared after learning XOF used the vocal cord parasites. Then came feelings of guilt that his leak sent comrades to their deaths, and fear that America might deploy such a weapon itself. But in reality, XOF and Langley don't have a collaborative relationship, and Skullface was not working for America. Still, I can't blame the man for being afraid. After laying low with the Mujahideen, he tried to cut his ties with the US and return to the Soviet military. But along the way, someone came after him, and he was forced back into hiding. Could have been remnants of XOF looking to silence him. And you know the rest. He doesn't seem to know much about the parasites, but nevertheless, it'd be too dangerous to hand him over to Langley or the Soviets. We'll keep him here as originally planned. Good. You captured it alive. Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get back to Mother Base.
Threats approaching.
The battle gear is an armored weapon developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested. I'd like to assign a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions, so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you've got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid. Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Please select a mission.
You mentioned that the man on fire was crushed under Sahelanthropus in its hangar.
Yeah. He was caught under the wheels of its transport platform.
But his body wasn't found.
What?
We searched the area the moment we arrived, but there was no trace of him.
I wasn't hallucinating.
I know. I trust you on that. That means someone must have taken the body. But when I got there, everything was still as it was. Even Skullface hadn't been touched. I can't see a reason to sneak into a place like that and drag out the biggest, heaviest guy there.
What are you getting at?
Only option left is... he got up and walked away.
Welcome home, boss.
That platform ran him over.
Just ran him over.
You're saying that's not enough?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe not. He shrugs off bullets, even rocket strikes. There's no reason to think that would finish him. It seems ridiculous, but I'll start gathering eyewitness accounts just in case.
Staff assigned.
If you dig up anything concrete, I want to know.
You'll be the first, if I dig anything up. But I hope to hell I don't.
No kidding.
This is yellow cake that Cypher was having the PF's transport. Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah. Are there metallic arcades inside it?
Yes, the Archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside yellow cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo?
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not trigger a sudden enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did.
And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it, too. So that's the flower, huh? Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching Archaea complete with a user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic Archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the Archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic archaea was to save the Dene.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty, but we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet Union began with the end of the Second World War. Suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium, and it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore. The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Dene worked them, never informed of any danger. Every day, they went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell, uranium traces left behind would seep out, and when the ground dried, it was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated, irradiated. Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day.
I had no idea.
Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that
Roger.
uranium. If they could be domesticated, I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale. But nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people. We share the same will. That is what he said to me. And I believed him. Black Ana forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the Dene hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Heading to Afghanistan.
What made you think
After hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
new victims, different places?
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is
Select a deployment
a
point.
difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination comes not only from uranium. The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our lands. As if our fortune were not already bad enough. We are also downwinders. To save the Dene, I must complete my original research.
Please select a deployment point. Has infiltrated our map has been updated. Enemy analysis complete. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Post captured.
Get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis. Clouds approaching.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Where are the others? Speak.
arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Это Зоя-4. Найдем подозрительный объект. Собираюсь проверить. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Не теряйте бдительности.
Map
Конец
has been
связи.
updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
КП, это Зоя-4. Поиски ни к чему не привели. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост. Прием. КП, это Зоя-2. Враг убил одного из наших. Я только что нашел тело. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Усилить безопасность и найти нарушителя. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Воздушный шар только что увез одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Последующие потери неприемлемы. Держите муху восток. Конец связи.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Where are the others? Talk.
Staff assigned.
The one that covers. The parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance, the one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water. Pitijolone. Make the weather your ally.
Unit dispatched. Weather will clear shortly.
Hewitt's dug up some interesting facts about our skull-faced friend. 9 years ago, he was exiled to South Africa, stripped of political power. The upshot said he ceased being a serious threat, in Cypher's eyes anyway. They eased up on surveillance, giving him an opening to establish his own military unit, one that answered to his will alone. Those men likely had no idea their orders were coming from Skullface. They probably didn't even know the organization was a part of Cypher at all. Anyway, it was in South Africa where he found renewed interest in parasites. And when he discovered the vocal cord parasites, he began to make his plan. Wipe the English language out of existence. Free the world, not by taking men's lives, but by taking their tongues. In his eyes, the greatest symbiotic parasite the world's ever known isn't microbial. It's linguistic. Words are what keeps civilization, our world, alive.
There was something Skullface said. America is made up of many peoples, but those peoples never mix. Quite so. One nation, home to hundreds of different ethnic groups,
Enemy presence detected.
many of whom stick to their respective living areas. Little colonies, not interacting with other groups. Going out of their way to avoid one another. Their land, organizations, relationships. Thus, the United States. It's no melting pot. It is more of a salad bowl. It is not made up from one people,
Analysis complete.
but for its minorities to function in society. A common ground is needed. Language.
Heli has infiltrated
Even
our
if the
map
country
has
is
been
not
updated.
one. No, because it's not one. A lingua franca is necessary. English. American hegemonism was born from the illusion that English could unite diverse ethnic
He's coming too. Roger that.
in taking in people from around the globe. America became a microcosm of it. Now the boundaries between it and the rest of the world have become blurred. However different our neighbors may be, English enables us to create symbiotic relationships with each other. If English can bring unacquainted neighbors together in America, this should hold true for the world. This salad bowl that is the world can also become one.
Philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once.
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Could he really be dead?
Project has been
Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since he woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting.